Alright, so now we're going to get into what different types of buy-sell agreements there are if they're actually purchases. So this is particularly important on death and or disability, if there's going to be some kind of a purchase of interests. And we're going to talk about the two different types. The first one is going to be what's called a cross-purchase buy-sell. A cross-purchase is very simple. It's where we have two partners or more. But if we have two partners, and on death, I buy your interests for dollars, and you give me interests back in your business. Maybe shares, it might be LLC membership interests, whatever that is, partnership interests. If you die, I buy your interests from your family, and they give me the shares. Very simple cross-purchase buy-sell. It's a cross-purchase because clearly it's going two directions. The other way that this could be done, rather than a cross-purchase, is something called an entity buy-sell. Now, an entity buy-sell comes into place when there are more than simply two partners. Because what you have, if you had a cross-purchase with more than two partners, is that I have to have a deal with you as one partner, you as one partner, you as one partner, you as one partner, and so I have to have an insurance policy if I die with you, one with you, one with you, one with you. And now all of a sudden you have to have one with me, one with that partner, so on and so forth. You come up with 20 different insurance policies. Well, that's cost prohibitive and quite ridiculous. So what we've come up with is another option called the entity buy-sell. And the entity buy-sell is where the entity itself is going to be actually buying the shares. So if you have multiple partners and one dies, the entity holds the insurance policy, the entity pays the family out money, the family puts the shares back inside the company. That raises the interests for the remaining 2, 3, 4 shareholders, however many that is. So a cross-purchase buy-sell is a fine structure when there are only two partners. It's not a fine, or when there's only one partner, frankly, or one shareholder, and you're just buying out the family and the employees are taking it. But ultimately, the entity buy-sell works best if you have multiple partners. And that's the difference between the two different types of buy-sell agreements.